What's up, guys? It's Rich Duper Bash. I just want to shoot a quick video regarding the Tbone Racing wing brackets or wing mounts for the Arrma Outcast. I've had these in my garage for quite a while. I ordered them back, I think, in early July, and I've just been lagging trying to put these guys on. I've been busy with other projects. I just wanted to point out that for those of you that have already upgraded to Voltage Hobbies towers, at least in the rear tower, at this point I can't recommend upgrading with this wing mount, only because it basically what you have is the difference in thickness between the two towers. This is the stock tower, and this is a awesome Voltage Hobbies tower that I got to report back again that it's just been great. No bendage whatsoever. In fact, I just ordered some more. The problem is this the Tbone Racing wing mount, because of the thickness difference, what I found was, originally I thought I was having clearance issues at the diff case, and I can't really get a good shot of it, but I ended up having to Dremel. Let me move this bag here. I ended up having to Dremel in the front just to clear the diff case. I thought I was having a clearance issue, but I think what actually was going on was because of the thickness difference, and because you have the inlays on the Voltage Hobbies tower. Basically, the biggest problem is when you go to mount this, you won't get these holes lined up. These two bolts they give you here, they're pretty much the same diameter as the stock ones, but basically I tried multiple times and it was really frustrating, and ultimately I had to really modify this, the wing mount, to work. What I ended up doing, because of the thickness, basically these two bolts, let me see here, how can I best explain this? What I ended up having to do was where these Delrin side brackets connect to the tower, there's these two screws. There's the two screws on the inside. You see I have three there. Well, it's because when I was trying to modify this, I actually stripped the bottom one. It just wouldn't cinch up on me, so I ended up adding, once I got my angles perfectly lined up between the two sides, I ended up taking it apart and putting a third screw through there. But basically what you have to do to make this work is you have to oblong these holes backward so that you can get the brace to come forward to make up for the difference in the thickness of the tower. The only other thing I thought of doing was possibly thinning these out, shaving a millimeter, which is about the difference in thickness. Doesn't sound like much, guys, but I honestly just could not get the holes lined up. And what it was going to do was put way too much torque on this on the diff case piece here. That's definitely a no-no, because this guy will snap. But both of my bolts were basically like this until I was able to modify this. Again, I really can't recommend doing this upgrade. It was a complete pain in the butt. If you already have this tower. My feeling on wing mounts anyway is they are kind of they are going to break. I mean, something on the RC is always going to break when you have really bad landings. So anyway, I'm hoping to use my other I do love Tbone products. My plan is to hopefully use this on my son's rig. It looks like the fitment's perfect on the stock tower, but I just want to give everybody a heads up. It's definitely, if I had to do it again, I would not. The other thing is, it'd be nice if Tbone went ahead and put some instructions when they send this stuff, because you actually get like a huge bag of hardware in here. I noticed on YouTube they finally loaded a video about a week ago on the install, because you end up with this extra hardware that really, I don't know what to say about it. It's just kind of confusing. And the other thing is, if you are going to take the leap and try and do this with the tower, with the Voltage Hobbies tower, I ended up putting 4mm Dubro washers in here to kind of make up for there's a gap because of the inlay on the cut on this tower. So anyway, other than that, without rambling too much, I got my MT rebuilt after my last bash. I'm definitely not running the tower brace on this guy anymore. It was just way too much too much damage from the back all the way through the front. But I'm going to go ahead and try this body. I used almost an entire can of this Flex Seal. It's definitely lighter than like Rhino liner and the other truck bed liners. We'll see how it does. I mean, basically it's not really gonna support the truck as well as say like drywall tape, shoe goo, etc. But it should at least keep the shell from cracking as easily. So we'll give that a try. Anyway, so I'll be bash testing both of these here pretty quick. So all right guys, that's it. Until next time, peace out.